Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome along to Rags to Riches on Riverview. We are here about to do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, did I? About to repair this for 160. We're going to repair that for 6. Awesome. Wow, that's actually due for a service, isn't it? Really. Though it doesn't actually let you do it, which is interesting. Maybe we've already done it? I don't know. I don't remember doing it. This one seems fine as well. It doesn't need any repair. Cool. Okay. Well, we will leave it at that then. That should all stay on there, shouldn't it? Yes, that's cool. I'm going to have to drive through the crop actually because I haven't got a loop here yet. I don't even know if there's going to be a route through because I've parked too many things in the way. Yeah, there is not. I'll have to go all the way around, sadly. But today we are going to be selling this off, possibly getting a loan as well, depending on how it goes. But we need to buy the new harvester, and we also need to buy a new header. So yeah, we'll see what we can get for these two. I think we should be looking at about 65-70 grand for the pair of these. And then, yeah, we haven't actually looked at the sale this month. You never know. The one we want to buy may have turned up. It's unlikely, but you never know. Man, it's going to look so fixed if I open that store and it's actually in there now. That would be crazy. But anyway, we're nearly at the store. I was going to cut, but we're so close that I won't bother. So at this speed, it's still quite a long way away. I'll keep hold of the trailer for now until I know whether the new header fits on it, or whether we might not even need one or something. I don't really know. Let's go see what we can do about this. Let's repaint. 20,000, so this should be worth more than 67. Yep, it is. Then this we will repaint. Yep. Right. Okay, so we're going to do pretty well then out of this. We'll sell you for 70 grand. And we'll sell you... what? I don't know actually. Oh, we're going to need to. We can't actually afford the harvester. But this is worth 24 grand. And it didn't... How wide is this? Does it say 6 meters? 6 meters wide. So let's price up what we want first. We'll go in here and look at the harvester category. The correct harvester category. So it's this one we want. Wheel brand, that's cool. Wheel setup is standard. Exhaust doesn't really matter to me. Where is the exhaust? Can't see it. Is that it there? That's it there, I think. Yeah, it is. So £50 extra to do stuff. We won't bother with that. We won't do anything to the windows. Number, we can have a number on there. Why not? Color of iron mats. Amazing. Pipe, standard or extended. Design 3. Oh my word. We'll stick with the basic one for now, shall we? Oh wow, there's 5 designs for that. I don't think there's any point in changing that. License plate, it doesn't have one. So yeah, we're going to buy this for 201,000, so we can't quite. What, do we change anything? Is it all standard? It's entirely standard bar the number. Reverse whistle, yeah, we can do without a reverse whistle. So we are going to need at least small loan. Oh, brilliant. Thanks for saving. It always chooses the best times. So we'll borrow 5 grand for that. Then we can buy it. Come on. There we are. Oh, check the store. Check the store. Silly me. Oh, 1 trailer for 20 grand. That's actually decent for what it is. Can hold up to 24,500. Well, I guess we'll check out our trailer stock at the moment. And I mean, if I was to go here and find our trailers, because we do have a couple of trailers, the class is worth 10 grand. So we're not going to profit by doing that. We do have. Oh, that's the massive one. We don't need another trailer, do we? Let's be honest. There is one more though. Yeah, it's that one. That's actually the one that's on sale, isn't it? 8 grand. So yeah, there's no point in doing anything with that. We'll not worry about that. Anyway, back to where I was. Harvester. The case with a number 1 on the side, because why wouldn't you? And we'll buy that. That's a hell of an investment. That really is a hell of an investment, that one. Cool. Now we need to know the combinations for it. So it's suggesting a minimum of a 10.8 litre for 69 grand. Oh my word. Well, I guess it would make sense to do that. I mean, the Terraflex is actually the ideal one. That's the one that it's got its own built-in wheels, is it? No, it doesn't look like it is. Doesn't look like it is. That's 8.5 meters for 50 grand. It is cheaper than this one, which is 10 meters. So it's a decent savings. Does this one have its own wheels? No, it doesn't. Gosh, I'm not sure quite what to do with that. Let's have another look at the normal grain headers. Let's see what our options are. So 35 grand. I think that's the one, isn't it? It's not showing as being the modded one. That's only 7.5. There's a 28 foot. So what's the difference between those two? 8.5 meters, 2.7 tons. 8.5 meters. There isn't a difference. For some reason, one's a mod, the other one is not. We'll probably up the speed on them anyway. How much is the Cressoni? And how wide is it? That's only 6 meters wide. Yeah. We're not going to get the Cressoni. That one. 65 is the biggest one of those by the looks of it. And what are you? You're 7.2, so it's still a lot smaller. I think we're just going to have to go with a trailer, sadly. I was hoping to get one with wheels. I feel like, wasn't the one that we bought and the other one like 52 grand? Clearly wasn't, because there aren't any for that price. Oh, here we go. Is that one? That's 9 meters with a built-in trailer. I think that's probably a good compromise for now. 9 meters. And how much was this one? This is 8.5, so it is bigger. Yeah, we'll go for that one. We'll get the Rostal Mash with its own trailer. So we need to get 50. Probably realistically, we want 60 grand in loans. Finances, please. There we go. So we need to get up to 63. There we are. That'll be plenty. And now we can buy that header. Rostal Mash with its own trailer. We'll buy that. And now we need to work on getting that paid back. Oh, we haven't sold this one, have we? Duh. Duh. I forgot that we still had this. Right. Sell you for 25. And we will repaint you and sell you. Wow, that was not worth anything, was it? Cool. Okay, so we're now back up to 35, which means we can knock a little bit off our debt. So let's go down to 10 grand. So we've got a 40 grand debt. That's okay. I can cope with that. This is a big machine. This is a very big machine. We're going to have to zoom out a little bit to drive it properly. It's going to be too big for these roads, I think. Which is a little bit of an issue. Oh, come on, pick up. There we are. I'm very pleased to have got the header with the integrated trailer though, because we've had so many problems with the trailers on our other playthroughs. It just doesn't like snapping. I don't know if it's a multiplayer thing, because I can't remember if it's happened on this series or not. Don't honk at me. I'm providing your breakfast cereals and stuff, mate. I'm a vital part of services. I don't know where I was going with that sentence then. I'm a vital part of something anyway. But thankfully we've made it to the farm. However, we do need to go further up. I wonder if you can take 2 of these wheels off, because at the moment it is feeling a little bit too big for what we need it for. Right, let's see if we can sneak in here. We can indeed. Lovely. We're going to have to cut the corner of this field though, unfortunately. And then we can just pull up here. I might even keep the harvester up this end. Makes more sense, doesn't it? Oh, slightly in the crop there. We'll forgive ourselves that one. There we go. And then what is the combination to fold this up? Right. Lower header, unfold header. There we go. It's got those instructions the wrong way around. Do we need to unfold this? No, we don't appear to. Alright. I think we're good to go then. I think we're good to go. So we're going to get this field harvested. Let's grab ourselves some lines. Steering assist. We're going to want more than one headland for sure. Let's go for 3 just in case. That will work, and hopefully that will give us enough room to turn more than comfortably on the end of each row. Come on. Let's turn it so. Oh, did I not lower that? I could have sworn I lowered it. Hello? Do I have control over this? I don't appear to. Oh, that's the door. Up and down does lift that thing. And right and left doesn't appear to do it. Okay, so this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Alright, I'll be right back. Right, we got a new header now. Oh man, and I'm getting the auger core on the shed. What is it with me and harvesters? I always have problems. This annoying trailer as well, and I've parked that in a really stupid place too. Because it's a dolly trailer as well, in order to be big enough. It's a right pain in the butt. Right, I'm going to have to redo the field again now, aren't I? So let's do that. Steering assist. 3 headlands, thank you. And finally now we can actually get to doing some harvesting. Oh my word. That took far longer than it should have done.
The tractor hums, it purrs so sweet. Furrows deep beneath my feet. Golden fields stretch far and wide. Dreams of harvest make me stride. The plow cuts the earth like a knife, churning soil, a farmer's life. Winds are dancing past the hay, bringing promise for the day. Out in the fields where the sun does stream, hands on the wheel, a farmer's dream. The rows we turn, the seeds we sow, fields of gold through sleet and snow. The silos creak filled to the brim, to buy or sell, what's the whim? The cows are grazing soft and low, a dance of life we come to know. Corn stalks whisper soft and slow, scarecrows guard the crops that show. The evening falls and stars collide, farming dreams and countryside. Through the seasons, through the rain, we plant our hearts through joy and pain. A farmer's hymn in every breath, a life of toil, a soulful wealth.
Oof. There we go. I got full up, and then I thought to myself, what am I going to empty it with? I thought about grabbing a trailer. I'd forgotten that I even had this trailer, even though I just bought it recently. And I thought, yeah, I'll use the Dragon because it's really fast. So the nipping back and forth to the silo will be no problem at all. And then I realised when I got here, hang on a minute, that thing's like north of 10,000 litres. This thing only holds 7, so it wouldn't even empty it in one go. So yeah, I quickly changed my mind on that and thought, oh, hang on, I've got a really big trailer. That means I'll only have to do one trip. So yeah, I went back and got that. Here we go. Get our header onto that thing. And then I'm just going to back this in here. I've put it literally in front of the only thing that matters in this whole shed. I need to get out. And I'm going to need that baler any second, actually. I'm going very red, aren't I, in this playthrough? No, it's not intentional. That's the wrong button. It's that one. Right. Just jump back to the... Oh, turn you off. You don't need to have your engine on. So yeah, we got 41,000 litres out of that, which is quite something. It is quite incredible. Now, unfortunately, we're going to be selling... not selling, we're going to be feeding it to the chickens, which means we can't sell it. And so, yeah, we need to hang on until we know what the chickens eat. Realistically, I need to just hold on to it until I've got a completely full chicken coop. And I know what my worst case scenario is. I know how much I need in a year. Because, yeah, I'm just not going to know otherwise. And I've no idea whether having that yard out front makes any difference or not. We spent a lot more money on the coop in order to add that. Oh, come on. What? What's going on here? Why are you stuck? What are you stuck on? You're not stuck on anything. But you won't go. What's going on? Oh, there's a hitbox on there. So many times I'm having to resort to, oh, there's a traffic cone underneath that I couldn't see. I'm having to resort to lifting this thing, and it's not good. It's not what you want. Right. Dump barley, that's what we want. Got ourselves a nice moving floor. That is very cool. We are going to need a lot of room to store this trailer. This might have to be an outdoor trailer, I think. Because, yeah, there's really nowhere useful for it at the moment. I'm not going to be tempted with that one again. I've made that mistake before. Right, we'll drop this here for now. That seems like a good place to keep it. And, yeah, I don't know what else to do at the moment. Oh, we've got the baling to do, duh. So I guess we can use the same tractor again, can't we? See how well the JCB handles it. Being the new kid on the block. I was a bit worried with the case tractor that it wouldn't let me service it, because that's an issue. That's definitely an issue. We are going to need to do that. Let's grab the baler from here. I don't see a weight up here either, so one of the tractors must have the weight on, I guess. First need to unfold. Yeah, of course I do. There we go. Drop it down, turn it on. Nice. We'll just take the most easy one to grab for now. Let me know how many bales you think we're going to get from this field. Have I got a counter on this? Yeah, I do. Can I reset bale counter? Reset bale counter is Alt and X. There we go. Down to 0 again. We've made 68 with this baler. Oh, I didn't mean to go into the map. There we go. In its lifetime, but I've just zeroed the counter for this session. So we shall see what we get. Put your guess down in the comments. I made a song. All of the songs, by the way, when they start, there's a little credit that pops up down the bottom, so you can see which song it is. But they're basically, these days, it's all me and Luke, made using Suno, which is an AI song generator. It's the only way we can really do it. Luke's donated he's bought it for himself, and he's donated the service to the channel, which is very, very kind of him. He's given me access to it, so I can make them as well. So the other day, must be the other week by now actually, I made a really cool one. I've got this blues singer now I've set as a persona on there, so I can actually repeat it. Though I'm finding that rather than just having the same singer and the same sort of vague style, it actually copies a lot of elements from the song, so they're feeling a bit less different to each other, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, it's I made this song about how many bales are there, and it's kind of really cool. I'm really pleased with it, so I'm going to play it again while I do this field. So please feel free to comment with your guess of how many bales there are, and tell me how awesome the song is, because I think it's superb.
Sun sinking low on the golden sea, field stretches wide like eternity. A man and his tractor, a humble dance, guessing the bills. He takes a chance. He counts the rows, he squints his eye, he makes a guess, but it's always a lie. How many bales? How many bales? Can you count the whispers in the trails? How many bales? How many bales will the field reveal as the daylight his checklist rests. He laughs at himself, he's never right. Can you guess it under this fading light?
Oh, I don't think I can be bothered to go pick up the rest. There's only little scraps anyway. My goodness, that yeah, I get the award for the least efficient collection of bales. So, without having counted, if you counted, that's cheating. Oh, I ought to get this, didn't I? This little line here, seeing as I'm crossing it anyway. How did you do? Did you guess right? I didn't even make a guess. I didn't count. So, I don't know. It felt like maybe 17, I want to say. Let's have a look and see what we got. 14. Ah. Not far off. Let's bring this down here so that we can give it a clean. It's in good working order though. We've obviously repaired it recently. Right, there we are. Jump and grab that, and then give it a clean because it is ridiculously dirty, that thing. There we go. That's looking better. This thing's not too dirty, but we'll give it a rinse anyway. Lovely. And then I don't know where this is going to live. I guess it can live in here. I think ultimately it'll probably go into a new shed. No, I didn't go far enough forward on that one. There we are. That should be a bit more like it. Except, oh, now I'm against the fence. Yeah, I'm going to have to get that object hiding tool, aren't I? Come on, pull it forward a bit. Wow, dreadful. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of that fence, sadly. I don't mind because it'll open up the view to the river a bit better. So I'm quite happy to do that. And I don't think there's too much risk of me going down. I might even put a new fence down there. We'll see what happens. I could even just move that one. If I can find what... which exact fence that is, I could just move it down and do it free of charge, just because it's moving the same fence. Cool. Right, well that's the baling done. So we now need to grab a trailer and pick them all up. Our trailer is a little bit busy at the moment because it's got the canola oil on, but we'll wander over. I noticed that Daggerwin's new series, he's disabled tabbing between vehicles, and more power to him. Like, that's great, but I did try it, and it was tough. So you never know. Maybe we'll do it again sometime. Wrong shift and I. That one. There we go. Drop those there. Hopefully they'll be out of the way. We're just going to sell this straw straight off. There's no reason to keep it at the moment. We don't have any animals that require straw. So, until we do, we'll just sell it straight off. The price doesn't change that much as far as I'm aware. I'm going to have to cut the corner of this field off, aren't I, to make it a bit less likely for me to drive through the crop every time. So we got 14 of these to go. It's not actually telling me. I suppose it won't tell me until it's secured them all, will it? Which it won't do until I disable auto load and then stop. Or the other way around, I think. Alright, is this all of them? Oh, I missed that one on the left. Let's go around again. So this is 16. No, it's not 16, is it? 12. 13, 14. I was saying we've only got 14 bales. There we go. And then stop. There we are. 126,000 litres. That seems like a lot of litres of straw. I should collect this Ivor Williams trailer as well, shouldn't I? And load that up with something. I think we might have bought that before Universal Auto Load was a thing, so I don't know how much it will fit on it. Here we go. We'll take whatever price these guys are paying because it's convenient. Unload. Lovely. 13 grand extra off that field. That is definitely worthwhile doing. Getting that extra cash off of there. Cool. Right. Well, I suppose we could probably pay that off of the loan, couldn't we? Or some of it at least. Let's make our lives a little bit easier. Repay. So let's take ourselves down to 10 grand. So we're down to a 30,000 debt now. That is nice and manageable. Nice and manageable. Right. That's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Please do leave a like and a comment if you have. And we will see you guys in the next one. B, isn't it, to lower it? There we go. Cool. See you then. Bye.